We heard the story earlier on this morning of one of the people who is having the £20 uplift in universal credit taken away from them. Abigail Parker is from Swanage, and she moved to Dorset in 2020, had a house fire, and is only surviving day to day, she says, because of the help that she receives from food banks and the generosity of others. Actually, we can talk live to Abigail, who's on the line with us now. Abby, good morning.
Hi there, good day to you.
Yeah, good to have you on. Well, like I say, we heard a bit from you earlier on. The way that you are having to lead your life at the moment sounds like it is already quite tough. Food banks, a lot of tinned and packaged food. What is £20 a week being taken away from you going to mean?
It basically means that fresh food becomes a luxury, which it already kind of is at the moment anyway, because the food banks are amazing, but it is predominantly dry food and canned food for practical reasons. You try to substitute that with a bit of fresh food or salad, and that £20 a week means that's gone. And also the stress of, can you cover the basic utility bills, which obviously takes the most amount of money from the £288 a month that I receive after the after the removal of the uplift.
How this sounds like a stupid question. How worried about it are you? Because this is money that is going as of today.
Well, it's a constant state of stress and anxiety, which to have that added to what I've been through this year with the fire and losing everything and having to fight for every little bit that I've got. These things don't come easy, UC payments or anything else. So the idea that the government is there to assist you when you need it the most, if you have spent your whole life working, as I have, that is very much a delusional mindset, unfortunately. And that's what I found out this year. It's very, very difficult. And I don't know how families cope when I can't even as a single person manage, you know?
Yeah. And there are, I feel like I hear these stories far too much. There are aspects of your life where rather than being progressive, the way that you have to live is regressive. I'll try and explain what I'm meaning. You know, because because you have so little money, you should be able to. I think, and our tax system is set up like this, you should be able to access cheap energy. You should, a shower shouldn't cost you the earth, for instance. But because you are in old-fashioned accommodation, you've got an immersion heater. So if you want to have a shower, you've got to heat up a whole tank of water for an hour, and that's going to cost you a lot more money than somebody who's got a modern, efficient combi boiler, for instance.
Exactly that, exactly. So these are the day-to-day struggles you're dealing with because you haven't got central heating, you haven't got a combi boiler. You're paying the highest tariff for all your utilities. This is where Citizens Advice is brilliant because they've given me the most assistance this year other than anybody besides the food banks. And thank God that they exist and they're so helpful because you would be lost otherwise.
The government have said various things about this £20 uplift being taken away. So the Prime Minister saying people could work a bit harder. Therese Coffey, who's the Department for Work and Pensions Minister, said you could recoup the £20 by working a couple of extra hours a week. Give you a chance to come back on statements like that, Abby?
Yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, it's that statement is a callous disregard for the most vulnerable and traumatized people in this society. And if we're not looking after them, then what does that really say about us as a society? The other point is this £20 uplift, it was not a charity donation. It's our money, prepaid with all the tax deductions from all the years of working. So that's a pertinent point that should be pondered on also.
Well, look, good luck with it all. Can we stay in touch and just, keep tabs on you? What are your plans at the moment? You lost your job, as I say, kind of because of the pandemic. Are you trying to find work at the moment?
Yeah, the job disappeared because of the shutdown and the making redundancies. Moving forward work-wise, I'm dealing with a series of health issues from the fire. I'm still in temporary accommodation. This is the third place I've been in the last few months. No idea where I'll be going next. So it's very hard to plan for a job when you don't even know where you're going to be located and you don't have the bus fares to get there anyway.
Yeah, if the buses are even running. Look, it's really nice to talk to you this morning. Abigail Parker from Swanage, live with us this morning. One of the people who'll be impacted on that £20 universal credit uplift disappearing as of today. If you're in a similar boat, if you want to share your story with us, by all means, call us for free. 0808 100 3700 is our free phone number.